Hello? Excuse me, I'm just trying to shove my face. Okay. Good stuff. Now, now. Using my good camera. Look at my popcorn. I'm just trying to shove my face for a second. Hey, welcome back to my video. We are you know what? Should I start? I think I should. Give it a piece for starters. If you guys don't know what I'm doing right now, I'm just waiting for viewers, for a couple more viewers. There's a good bit right now, but just a few more. So you guys just hold on, right? Well, I'm gonna start through that whole thing. You guys comment if you cringed. Now, down to business. For one more. Alright, let's go. You probably know. Look at this lighting. Oh, there we go. Oh, yes, I want to be blinded for life. Oh, yeah, wait. No, that's overexposed. Alright. Hey, welcome back to another video. Oddest 4 minutes up to start a video in the world. But I'm going to be gladly doing today is so I got popcorn stuck in my teeth. I'm going to be telling you guys the story of my life. Unfortunately, I'm going to organize it into little cuts and pieces. So this is going to be the first episode. I'm going to make part 2 and 3. I don't know how many I'm going to make. But, alright, so this story starts out in any other when I was little wee Bob a little curly head freak. Now, I don't look as attractive as I did. I mean, I look way more attractive. I'm not saying I'm attractive in general, but I look way more attractive than what I used to look like. I look like a mole rat, basically. I never liked the way I looked when, like, I don't like looking through old pictures of me, because I think I looked horribly disgusting. I look like the most vile human being ever. I don't even like talking about myself when I was like 6 or 7, 11 years old. I wore glasses back then. I couldn't rock glasses, but I can rock glasses now. But anyway, that's getting off task. But anyway, sorry I was on as a baby. You know, I was born 3 weeks early, April 12th, 2005. So, in my youth, I was diagnosed with ADHD. As a baby, I was diagnosed with, as like a toddler or infant, something like that, I was diagnosed with ADHD. And stuff like that. And apparently it was a mixed diagnosis. It's a whole complexity of stories. Some private stuff that I'm not willing to talk about in front of thousands of people. But what now is, I will be doing shout out at the end of every video. So I'm getting off task. So I started out going to this school called Solis, Paula J. Solis. And all the way from kindergarten to first grade, or no, kindergarten all the way up to fourth grade, was the most miserable, I mean this, I'm not exaggerating, the most miserable time of my life. Now, how I'll tell you that. I used to live in Gretna. As you probably know, I live in Houma, Louisiana. I used to live in Gretna before I moved here. New Orleans, Gretna. But I'm sorry, not looking into the camera. I'm just looking at my door. Some weird stuff happened. Anyway, I used to live and it was a horrible place where I lived back then. It's a lot of robberies and break-ins happening. And stuff like that. So my dad, he wasn't the best father ever. We used to, like, I don't like talking about my dad like that. You know, forget him. We had to, like, spend weekends with him and the rest of the time with their mom. So that was hard to do on its own. Hard to deal with. So 2 years after I was born, my little sister came. And that's when stuff started to kick off. But most importantly, whenever I hit the second grade. So, no, wind back. First day I'm in school, I started to get horribly bullied, like, from left to right throughout years and years and years. All from kindergarten to first grade was horribly, terribly bullied. That's something I don't want to talk about anymore, but it put me through a lot of trauma and therapy and stuff like that. And I don't like to see people get bullied nowadays. Like, and people help out the best way you can with bullies, because no one likes that. It's not cool at all, because people go home and they kill themselves because of stuff like that. So please don't. I do not support the kind of bullying stuff like that. I do not support that at all. So that being said, I was bullied on edge, with edge, no chill. I was being beaten up, tossed around. It's a whole plethora of stuff. So I never fought back, though, because I don't like to hit. I don't like to hurt people. I don't like to, like, beat people. I don't like to hit people. That's why I don't fight back whenever someone's hitting me. Or someone was hitting me. I never like to fight back, because it's not that I don't know how to fight. It's just that I really don't like hitting and hurting other people. I don't think no one should be hurt or die for, even if you commit a murder, I don't think no one should die or be sentenced to death for committing a murder or doing something bad. I don't think no one should die. It depends, though. I mean, that's just my outlook on it, but my outlook is to an extent. So what had happened in second grade, I was in second grade, it was 2012, and the teacher, throughout my whole entire childhood and infanthood, I was always fascinated with art and drawing and stuff like that. So, my teacher recognized me in second grade. One of my teachers recognized me. They recognized how good I am at art and drawing and stuff like that. So, what then had happened is she managed to call the parent and hook up something for art, GT art, right? So then I had this art teacher. They got signed in. Actually, no. I had this temporary art teacher to come and look down at me and check my work and check and see if what the teacher was telling him was true, and it was. So, and yeah. So, and that art teacher saw me and recognized me for my good art. So I got signed up, still in second grade. Keep in mind, second grade, I got entered into the art test. Some of you guys may know what this is. It's basically a test that you had to take when you're starting out your art career just to get into art. So I took the test. I passed first place out of everyone else in the class in the test. I did better than anyone else in the test, and from that moment forward, and because of that one day, since that one day, I've jumped from art teacher to art teacher and art teacher to art teacher, and I've become an award-winning artist. You don't believe me, but I've won awards. I have some of my pictures hung up in public places. I'm an award-winning artist for GT, which is Gifted and Talented Arts, and I have been for 5 years. Woo! Jesus Christ, I have a mouthful of words. So, that really branched out a lot of stuff for me. I started to make money off of art. I'm still making money off. I'm still doing it. I'm still just as passionate about it. And sometimes in my career so far, I think back. I think about my art career. I'm like, is this really worth it? Like sometimes I think whether or not it's worth it, whether or not I should be in this position or not. And sometimes I question whether I'm better than other artists in my art class or not. But normally after I just go back, and one day I will be reviewing my art for you guys. I have all kinds of pictures that I have hung up around my room. That's something for another day. But with that being said, I don't know where else. I have then. I'm just gonna jump 5 years. That would be like right now, and so I was in 4th grade. The day came that I was going to leave the school. Now, a part of me was kind of sad to be leaving, but the other half was woo. I think at the end of every year, I learned a straightforward lesson. At the end of the year. Now, 2 school years ago, my lesson was no. I don't know where to start. Last year, 2 years ago, the lesson was love. Last year was friendship. This year, it has yet to be told. But I'm just how do I don't know where else to start. Well, I left school, then I went into another school where we moved to Houma. I went to another school called I think it was Legion Park. Yeah, Legion Park. And that school, man, I realized that there I actually got a little popular. People started to know me for who I was. I didn't know anyone else. I know a lot of people. And that year is when I met probably one person who was going to I was going to change my output on love. That it was going to change my output on love in relationships from that point up to right now. So, and that's why I say that 3 years, like, actually starting today, it was 3 years ago. Now that I think about it. And actually, instead of it being 5 years, it was actually 6 years, because technically, well, I forgot that it's like a new year. It's 2019 now. Alright, a day into 2019. Actually, it's the second day, because it's 1 o'clock, but getting off that. So, 3 school years ago is when I learned love, and that's why this next segment of the story is going to be about. That one person, man. She was a dime, dude. I don't know. I really don't know who else I love more. Well, that one person had an impact on my life for years and years after. For like 2 years after. So, if you want to hear the other part, check out tomorrow's night's video. We'll be starting part 2 of this segment. Until then, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification. I'll see you all in the next video.